Alright guys, I'm here with the CEO.
Joe Malaika.
How are you, Joe?
Farouk, Gossip Live, what up, though?
Man, I'm good. How are you? Nice meeting you, man.
Where the hell?
Where are we?
So right now we're in Chestnut Hill.
Yeah.
Bloomingdale's. One of the locations that carries the Joe Malaika brand. You already know.
Okay.
We're out here, so we're gonna go inside.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay.
Let you know what we got. But I gotta put you on my Snapchat real quick. So Farouk, Gossip Live. We're out here in Bloomingdale's, Chestnut Hill. What up, though? We're in the house. We're gonna go inside and check out the Joe Malaika brand. One of the locations that's carrying the Joe Malaika brand. Let me give you a little tour. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Yes, there's a boutique that carries my stuff here.
Oh
yeah. So we're gonna go inside and check it out. It's called Cozy.
Okay.
Let's go in.
All right. So you do this as your full-time job, right?
Plan A, Plan B. There's no Plan B, baby. This is the only plan.
Is that possible in USA?
What happened?
Is that possible in USA?
It is very possible. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. I gotta get rid of the gum.
Okay.
But this is the only plan for me. There's no Plan B.
You have no Plan B?
There's no Plan B.
Full-time?
Full-time, baby.
All right, let's go, guys.
It's more than a full-time job, I can tell you that.
Okay.
It's a lot of work.
Okay, guys, let's go and check it out with Joe Malaika, one of the biggest fashion designer from Uganda, representing us in the States. So this guy is big. Let's go and check it out. All the big brands are here.
They're all in here. By the way,
thank you for representing us.
I carried a little something for you, a little shirt.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you, man.
So this is one of the locations at Cozy.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Welcome to it at Cozy in Chestnut Hill, Bloomingdale's. You already know Joe Malaika. Like I said, this is one of the locations that carries the Joe Malaika brand, but I'm not doing the interview, so I'm gonna have to follow his lead. Let's go.
So that's
Joe Malaika.
This is Joe Malaika. Oh my God.
Check it out.
Oh my God. It's how much? 165 US dollar. This. Oh my God. All this is yours?
No. So that's mine. I'm gonna show you.
All right.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. Joe Malaika. Man, thanks for representing us. We're so proud of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
$6.99.
$6.99. Yeah. This dress?
Yeah, it's all me.
Oh my God. $699 US per dress.
It's all me.
This is all yours.
It's all me. So a lot of my stuff is custom. You understand, like you know, if you need something, right?
Yeah.
And you come out here and it don't fit, the store will call me and tell me, hey, somebody needs something, then I'm gonna be able to fit in, and then I'll get the measurements. It's getting real hot in here, so I gotta get the jacket off.
I know.
Yeah.
So even this,
all that's mine.
All this.
I make bags too. Let me show you.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is beautiful, man. You have the bags too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So by the way, shout out to Derek Deroma. You know, this cane was done in Uganda.
Designed from Uganda?
Yes, sir. You know, it says Joe Malaika. You see that, right?
Yeah. I see that, man.
So change. You know, there's a Cobra. You know.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, Cobra had to die.
Okay. Okay. Even that.
And then
all these are your products, man.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful, man.
This is goat. Unfortunately, the goat had to die. That's what happens.
to get the skin.
Yeah, to get the skin. But shout out to my bro. That he's here. This young lady.
Yeah.
This is Inga Pozakov. Inga is a jewelry designer. One of the best we have in the city of Boston.
Okay.
She's won awards for being the best jewelry designer here in Boston. And I'm just honored that she's very, very supportive of what I'm doing. You know,
I love Malaika.
She comes to all my shows.
He's a wonderful designer.
Why do you love him?
And a wonderful friend. Because he always has positive attitude. He's good with people. He goes up and he takes other people with him. He never says bad things. He never puts people down. He does fashion shows. He invites other designers. So that's the way to grow in the fashion community, when you help each other. So Malaika is wonderful. And I love his designs.
Okay.
His designs are very vibrant and very unique. I see him in Paris.
Okay.
His fashion can easily be in Paris, in London.
Yeah.
You know, America might even be too small for him.
America?
He can go places, this guy.
He's coming from Uganda. Did you know that?
Of course I know that.
You should
I
come to
follow
Uganda
him
too.
all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's gonna take me.
Is bringing you to UG.
Yes, I know,
You're from
because
where?
originally I'm from Belarus.
Oh, yeah.
Been in Boston for 30 years. So yes, I know Joe is always putting wonderful videos, and I see how much people love him and how people proud of him in Uganda. That's a big deal.
Okay.
That's a big deal. Very
All right.
happy for him.
All right. Joe, anything you talk about?
That was very, very kind of you to say. Inga and I have been working on several fashion shows. She's always there when in backstage and helping me out. And, you know, the event is very, very stressful. You know, she knows, but she's always there to hold my hand and let me know everything is going to be fine. And I certainly do appreciate that. And not just that, she always carries a soup for me. Like, you know, I know
Because he's hungry. I act like his mama.
He's like, I know you want to eat, so I'll carry soup for you. Like, you know, you see, we were just here doing an interview. Once the interview was done, she walked over and she handed me a snack.
Oh.
Typical Inga style. You know, she always does. And here I am just eating the snack. So thank you so very much.
Okay.
And I appreciate it so much.
So, Joe, who is Joe? Introduce yourself to the people who don't know you and those who know you.
So for the folks that don't know me,
Yeah.
I'll start with the folks that know me. What up, though? For the folks that know me.
Okay. Okay. For those who don't know you, then.
The ones that don't know me,
Uh,
you guys are terrible.
shout out to you,
Shout
man.
out to Inga.
Okay. She's called who?
Inga Pozikov.
Oh, she's a good friend of yours.
Inga is a jewelry designer. But to get back to, you know,
Yeah.
the interview, we got distracted, folks.
Okay.
Sorry. So the folks that don't know me, my name is Joe Malaika.
Yeah.
Fashion design extraordinaire. I make clothes for both men and women.
Yeah.
Joe Malaika was born in the summer of 2009.
2009?
Yeah, I've been making clothes for both men and women. Like I said, I made a dress for a girl. You know, she posted online.
Before you take me to USA, I want to know the background of Joe Malaika in Uganda. Joe Malaika was born in Boston or he was born in UG?
So Joe Malaika was born in Uganda.
Okay.
You know, had
Yes.
a fashion background.
Yeah.
My nana was a seamstress. And just watching her as a little kid, seeing what she's sitting on a sewing machine. I loved what she was doing, and you know, I fell in love with the sewing machine. And shout out to Jaja. You know,
Your Jaja?
yeah, she's.
So Jaja was a fashion designer?
Oh, my Jaja's the best fashion designer. And
Oh, that's cool.
She was honored and
She was doing her work from where? Like in Kampala, downtown Kampala? Oh,
Now, she did have stuff in Kabalakala. She had her clients, and she's still there. You
she's
know,
still there?
I was there 2 weeks ago, and she was just
Jaja, shut up on yourself.
shut up. And I did tell her that she was on television with Paula Evans, and she just told me, did they give money for people that be on television?
Okay.
I said, no.
That's what you thought.
She don't really care if she was on television. She only care about the bread, and that's,
Okay.
that's all that matters to her. So she's like, you know, I guess she's been on television several times, and she don't care about no, you know, being on television no more.
Okay. All right.
But
So-
you know, my journey started with her
From Kabalagala.
from Kabalakala. That's how I learned, you know, to just sit on a sewing machine, and you know, moved in the United States at a very young age, and you know, went to a lot of my school. I did it here, joined college, and like I mentioned earlier, saw a girl in my class. You know, like any young man, you know, women always get to us.
So you came with your dream from Kampala, from Uganda. Oh,
Honestly, you know, when I moved to the United States, I didn't know I'd be a fashion designer.
oh yeah.
You know, I was just going in school. Bentley is a business school. Doing marketing. Had no business being a fashion designer. You know, because the folks that was around me, nobody said, folks that I knew that were successful, I didn't see anybody who came out and said, I didn't know designers.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, just making the dress for a girl, she posted online, interest was picked. Boston University. Reached out. They made they asked me if I could make 10 more dresses for their running show, and that's pretty much how Joe Malaika was born. You know, from there I started getting involved in, you know, mock Harley shows and fashion weeks, and you know, just being named the best fashion designer here in Boston, Massachusetts is also an honor. But
Yeah.
that's how Joe Malaika was born.
I saw your Boston magazine, and I saw you're voted in Boston magazine best
Yes.
stylist.
Shout out to Boston Magazine.
Yeah.
You know, Boston Magazine named me the best fashion designer in Boston. Not best stylist, but best fashion designer.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. Thank
That's
you.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very humbling, you know, as a black man, and you know, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard because there's so many designers. You know.
So many designers, especially in USA.
Yeah,
There are many.
You've been here in Boston, Massachusetts.
I know.
Boston. You know how big it is.
There are many.
Yeah.
There are
So
many.
For me to just be named, you know, the best of the best is an honor. So
Yeah.
shout out to Boston Magazine for those honors.
Okay. So where does the name Joe Malaika come from? Did you come with a name from Kampala, or you just got the idea from here?
It is actually my name.
Oh, you're Joe?
I am
You're
Joe.
Joe Malaika? Are you Malaika, or you just got the name Malaika from, where did you get the idea of Malaika?
Malaika is me.
Malaika.
Joe
Man, stop your jokes, man.
is me. I'm not joking.
No.
You know, man, Joe Malaika, that's my real name.
Okay.
So Malaika was given to me by my grandma.
Okay.
Joe was given to me by my parents.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
and I say, why can I just call myself Joe Malaika? I mean, why can I just call the brand my own name?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's me that's doing it, not Farouk.
Why did you decide because most people fear to call their business their real names. They change and see, let me call it blah blah. Why did you decide
Like, honestly,
Malaika?
Everybody has their preference. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, if they want to call their business Coca-Cola or John Doe, that's up to them.
Yeah.
Me, I wanted to call my business Joe Malaika, and you know, we're here. Gossip Live.
So Malaika, that's how the dream came true. Just like that.
Just like that, and it's not been easy.
Mm.
It has not been easy, and it's not easy because honestly, we are competing with guys with like massive financial resources. It's really tough. The grind is an everyday thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop.
True.
Yeah, like I mentioned to you earlier, for me, this is my plan A, my plan B, this is my backup plan.
We shall come to that. So Joe, define fashion. What is fashion according to you?
According to me, fashion is art.
Yeah.
Fashion is my passion.
Fashion is your passion.
It is my passion.
All right.
I've been doing it for a number of years now, so it's art.
Okay.
You know, you see stuff, stuff is in your head, and you just put it to life.
Mm.
You know, you skate, you put something together, and then you go buy fabric, put it together, and it just comes out. It's also taking risks. You have to be able to take some risks, and then just live with the results. So that's how I define fashion.
Okay.
My own opinion.
All right. So there are so many terms in fashion. You hear somebody calling himself or herself a fashionista. There is another term I hear in fashion where somebody say, I'm a fashion collector, I'm a stylist, I'm a fashion designer. Could you please enlighten more about that? Who is who? Who is who?
So a stylist, like these clothes in the store. So you put stuff together, or you go in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
You put a couple pieces together.
Yeah.
And you put them on somebody, or you put it on yourself.
Mm.
That's a stylist. That's a job of a stylist.
That's a stylist.
That is a stylist. Putting different looks together. For using it based on it.
Different brands, different
It could
designs.
be different brands.
Okay.
Based on a desired outcome. That is a stylist. And a collector is pretty much just like how it sounds. You go to a store, or you go places that you collect a lot of stuff. You're collecting.
Okay.
And myself, I'm a fashion designer extraordinaire.
Then who is a fashion designer? Who is you? We want to know who is you now, the designer.
I'm not just a fashion designer. I'm a fashion designer extraordinaire.
Okay. Okay, tell us, dig more.
Okay, so I cut pattern,
Yeah.
I sketch,
Oh, you sketch?
I do illustration, I do all that,
Okay.
and I can pretty much do what other, like a job. Those I'm not a stylist, but I can do all those things. So like I said, I stitch, and I'm like basically I do it all.
You do it all. So you build the idea. You can design the idea and then you give it a life.
Correct. Like you can have an idea in your head, and you tell it to me. I can help you put it to life.
That's a designer.
That's
So, which means back home, so many people are calling themselves fashion designers, and I think most of them are not fashion designers. According to your explanation, according to your explanation, you hear so many people on the street they calling themselves, I'm a designer, I'm a designer.
right.
So, a designer, you start from scratch. You build the idea.
Correct. I mean, it's we're in a free country. I don't know about Uganda, but
Yeah.
so anybody can call themselves whatever they want. It's up to them, whatever makes them happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is it.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, you want to call yourself a designer?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Fashionista is just basically somebody who's obsessed with fashion. There's fashion shows, they want to go to it. They like follow trends, all those things, and those are fashionistas. They're like so into fashion. Those are different.
What is the worst part of being a fashion designer?
For me, it's just dealing with different clients. Everybody has different personalities. Just like any other business. Some folks they'll show up and people maybe having bad days. They give attitude. It happens.
And you have to deal with them.
You have to deal with it.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. But for the most part, I don't experience stuff like that. But I have students that look up to me. So when they experience stuff like that, it also affects me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But just like any other business, there's always bad days. Every day is not a Sunday. Yeah.
So, Joe Malaika, why did you decide Boston? Because USA is USA is big. USA has so many states, and there are some states designed, have too much about fashion. Like when you look at New York, is into fashion. Why Boston? Why Mass instead of New York and other states?
Honestly, I chose Massachusetts because my family's here. My parents are here. A lot of my clients are here. So, I mean, I'm considered one of the best here in Boston. So why would I go to other places? But I mean, of course, we go to other places. But the really main reason is because for me, a lot of my clients are here and the family is here.
Some of the challenges you went through in the beginning.
Some of the challenges that I faced are finance.
Finance.
Yeah, huge challenge.
Yeah.
Also, just trying to figure out what my niche is.
Yeah.
And also the fact that minority, being a young black man, you get profiled a lot.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Putting up different, like I just give you an example, just putting up different fashion events on an annual basis.
Yeah.
You of course you email the organizers, the folks that are in hotels,
Mm.
and then when you go out there to meet with them, they'll probably maybe expect like a
Somebody
old
else.
white boy.
Oh.
And you show up and you're this short little guy from Kampala with an accent. And
Yeah.
sometimes they change.
Yeah.
They start profiling you. So
Yeah.
those are some of the challenges that we facing out earlier on. They're still facing them, but you just have to deal with it. It just comes with a job, and you have to accept it. That's just United States for you.
How did you overcome them?
Honestly, you just have to be patient. Sometimes if you don't like something, you speak up. Very, very important to speak up. If you don't speak up, you're gonna get walked over. and then a lot of times you just have to do it. It's just part of the job. Like I said, the bottom line is, you have to speak up. Yeah.
Do you do this as your full-time job, or this is your part-time hustle?
Man, nobody's gonna lie to you that this is a part-time hustle. You need more than, this is more than a full-time job. There's a lot of work into that.
Okay.
You know, you were with me on this journey when we're getting here. Folks were calling.
Yeah, I know. I've seen them.
Folks were calling. So you have to be available at all times. So it's more than it's plan A for me. It's a plan B.
So plan A and plan B.
Correct.
You don't do any other job apart from this.
No,
This is your full-time job.
full time, baby.
Is that possible in the USA? People say it's not possible.
I mean,
You have to do a side one.
here and there I'll go out and drink some juice. That's about it.
Oh, so meaning it's possible. Like you can make it in the USA,
You can, honestly.
but
You know, sometimes business will slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like when we had during COVID,
yeah.
slowed down. But then I jumped into the masks. Occasionally, you jump into like a Lyft, Uber, driver, but again,
Oh
not
yeah.
so much.
Okay. How do you keep up with trends in the industry? Because fashion is fashion, man.
Man, for me, myself, I don't keep up with trends. I set the trends.
Joe. Stop joking, man.
See, a lot of people don't take me serious. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty serious.
Okay.
Yeah, I set the
Okay.
trends.
So how do you keep up with trends, man? Fashion moves so fast. They move so fast.
You just have to move with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you able to start something and just people follow. Yeah,
So you set the trend. You don't allow to move on other people's trends.
'cause I'm not really looking at what folks are doing, but I believe people are looking at what I'm doing. Because I've seen, this is not coming I'm being serious. This is not coming from an arrogant perspective. It is coming from an humble where possible. You do stuff, and then people will see you and will see, and they duplicate it somewhere. I mean, there's really no way you're gonna say you started it or so and so started it. So, like I said, it's really you just do whatever you can to do, move on to something else because you can't really. Today, it's hard to cooperate stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Because if I do some today and then somebody else is doing it in Germany,
Yeah.
how am I gonna go after them? You're gonna waste a lot of money just trying to go after them and
Yeah.
trying to say that you started it. So, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the skills for a successful fashion designer?
The skills,
For a successful one.
you just have a nice team around you.
Okay.
Folks that have the same passion as you are. You also have to, just basically, you have to have money.
You have to?
You have to.
Money? You need money? Or you just need ideas in your head?
You
A lot of ideas, different designs.
have a lot of ideas in your head and a lot of stuff in your head and no money is gonna stay in your head.
You can manage. You can manage fashion.
Bro,
Yeah.
you're gonna have ideas and everything. You have no money. It's gonna stay in your head.
Really? Man. Fashion this side and USA,
You're
man.
gonna die with ideas, bro. I can guarantee you.
You can die with your ideas.
Basically.
Guys invest a lot of money. Models, what? Photoshop.
Yeah.
A lot.
There's money.
So you have to have money.
You have to have bread. Yeah, your bag has to be different.
So, what are some of your achievements in this, what you have done, and you say, yeah, I did this?
I am honored to be the best fashion designer here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
By Buster Magazine, I talked about that earlier. again, I was also named most stylish person in Boston.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
recently, Black History Month, Person of the Month,
Yeah.
and I've been named, best fashion designer in Boston again by for the Boston Fashion Awards in 2015. Uh, I've been a recipient of, my involvement in cancer. So that's what Joe Malaika is all about, giving back. Like to be
Oh,
giving back.
to the society?
Yes.
That's good.
So, just giving back to the city that has given me so much is very, very important.
That's important.
Yeah. So the Commonwealth of Massachusetts has rewarded me for those reasons. And the city of Boston
That's very good.
give me citations for those reasons to, just giving back to folks that have been battling, or folks that have died of cancer. So for me, giving back is pretty,
That's a good thing.
all my shows that I've been doing, it's all about being giving back. So those are some of the accomplishments that I've received as Joe Malaika.
Oh, let's talk about how do you compare the past and present trends in fashion?
Fashion honestly recycles.
Recycles?
Yeah, the staff that was in the past is gonna come back again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll somehow go away and they'll come back again. So it'll just never. You just need to make changes a little bit. Yeah. So
Okay.
it never goes away. It'll always come back.
They just on rotation.
Correct.
Recycle.
Yeah, rotation.
Okay.
See folks you see big saggy pants.
Yeah.
A couple years, the saggy pants will come back.
They come back.
They'll come back.
Yeah.
The bell bottoms.
Yeah.
People are wearing it right now.
Yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
The tight pants.
tight pants,
Yeah.
right? Basically men and women wearing the same pants.
Of course. So it's just who set these trends? You guys? The designers? Because all of a sudden we see the tight pants on the market. All of a sudden we see the saggy pants on the market.
There's a lot of trendsetters. Some folks they set trends, but they don't have platforms. Somebody.
From where? Students where?
There's a lot of like low-key designers
Oh,
that are not known.
Yeah.
They'll set the trends and they'll put on somebody who has like a huge influence on
yeah,
people.
yeah.
And that's how brands are able to like put their stuff out in the market. They'll give to influencers. Like, give an example. Somebody, like let's say bell bottoms are out. Somebody like a young designer
Yeah.
puts it out. If they have the money, they'll give it to Beyonce Knowles. Beyonce Knowles will put it on. And just because she has a lot of influence on a lot of young people, not just young people, she has a lot of influence on just people in general.
Yeah.
And then you see somebody like Kanye West put on like the
The
anything
big
that you
boot.
put on, you see those red,
I've seen them.
and then people start putting it on because he's putting it on.
So, that's how they set
But
trends.
That's how they set trend. He might not necessarily be the person to come out and say, "I started it." He might say, "I started it."
But
We're gonna believe him.
yeah, of course, of
Because
course,
you don't have no proof that he did not.
of course.
Yeah. Unless he says so and so started it and gave it to me. Yeah.
You find some designers on the street or big designers, they specify.
Correct.
Like, I'm into women, I'm into men, so which one do you focus on?
So me as Joe Malaika, I do both for men and women. But when I started out, I was doing women's clothes. But then I was wearing these print jackets and going out, and men were not comfortable doing that. So when I was going out, and people were always asking me, "Where did you get that?" And I used to tell them, the folks that didn't know me,
Yeah,
I was telling them, "I did this." They did not believe me.
yeah.
So now, probably maybe 7 years ago, I started making men, and the men clothes have also been working out well for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Already.
To answer your question,
But I say ladies move fast.
yes, because ladies.
Or it depends on what your idea you designed.
Right now, young people, everybody wants to wear, really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Back in the days, a guy would just have like a black, red blazer. But now even men want to be like, like women want to buy like as much stuff as women. Yeah.
So I've seen you staging shows here in Boston, and what does it take to organize these shows? Because this is America, man. If people at home struggle to set up shows, now how about this side? Okay.
It's a process. You know, just doing over the years in every year, it becomes even more difficult. Because the reason why it becomes harder because you have to outdo what you did the previous year.
Oh yeah,
It can't be the same, just like anything else.
true.
It's really hard.
It's hard.
I mean, over the years, I've made a name for myself. Just putting a right team around me, find a venue. Man,
It's not easy.
it's
It's not easy, man.
I mean, sorry.
Just think about
Very,
it.
very hard.
Very hard.
Just thinking about it, I'm always getting a headache.
No people here are paid in hours.
People do get paid by the hour.
So how do you manage all these costs, man?
I do get some help. My family helps me.
Yeah.
I have friends, but the most, mainly because it's coming from me. So I has to come out of my pocket. Because if I don't do it, then who's going to do it?
Okay.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah. No one is going to do it for you. Like I said, it's a very, very aggressive business. You know.
Okay. So let's talk about shows. You've never staged any show in Kampala. Probably, maybe I don't know about that, but I've never seen any of your show in Kampala. Why? You abandoned us. You don't like us. You have no market in UG. What's going on?
Actually, you know, I've never done a show in Africa. I've always wanted to do a show in
Oh,
Africa.
Africa. The entire Africa? Not even in Uganda only?
Now, yeah, I've only done
Okay.
a show in
Inter-Africa.
I've done a lot of shows in other countries.
Like?
In Africa. I've done shows in Paris. I've done shows in Dubai. I've done shows in London. And mainly my shows are done here. Done a show in Sweden.
Sweden?
Correct.
That's good.
Yeah, man. We're global.
Man, I know, man. I know, man.
I'm global.
Yeah, I'm proud, man.
So I haven't done a show in Uganda. I was going to do a show in
The
2018.
entire Africa, you've never done any show in Africa.
I wanted my
Why?
very first show in Africa to be done in Uganda. So 2019, I staged my annual event called Excessive Fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Doing it. You know, like I always bring an artist to headline the show. So their artist for that year, for 2019, was Omarion from B2K.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
I know him. I know him.
Yeah. So Omarion, unfortunately, things and I didn't work out 2 weeks to the event. It was a huge blow. I'm not gonna get into details of why things didn't work out, but you know, it's just one of those things. You know,
Yeah.
things happen. It didn't work out, and
Yeah.
you know, the show had to be put on pause. So I say to myself, I'll do the show in 2020. In 2020, the whole entire world shut down. Like you know what happened. It was COVID. 2021 was a continuation of COVID.
Oh, my God.
And then I kind of like sort of lost interest. I wanted to put Uganda on pause, and I haven't done a show. I've not done a show in Boston. So, but it'll happen one day.
One day.
Could be this year, next year, I don't know. But this year probably not because I'm planning to do the show here.
In Basan?
Yes, I was celebrating 10 years of doing this event, so it's got to be in Boston.
Why don't you bring it back home?
It'll come home.
It'll come home.
Nationwide.
Jaja, shout out to you.
Jaja.
I'll see you.
Yeah, it'll come. It'll come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you bring Jaja when your stage shows this side? Or she doesn't come?
She's always on Instagram Live. My Jaja she's on Instagram.
She's on Instagram? Doing what on Instagram?
Picking
Jaja.
up on me.
Okay. Okay. So where do you see Malaika in 10 years, 5 to 10 years?
10 years, I see Joe Malaika, you know, like I say, Joe Malaika is all about giving back. So I want to give back to as many folks as possible and also get to as many locations as possible, you know, worldwide, and you know, just to make sure everybody does experience the fabric. Yeah.
Okay. These guys, some of the guys in the game, what do they do? What Africans they don't do? Because you guys, you're exposed. You're competing with a big brands,
Right.
and you can tell us guys, designers in Africa, they need to know what's lacking, the ideas, what's not coming out. What's the problem?
I think honestly, everybody's exposed right now because the internet is available to everybody.
There's no way you can say
Yeah.
these guys are making it because of this and
The
this.
folks that are really, really interested,
Okay.
they'll figure out, what to do.
Yeah.
Because of the internet, it's very important. Back in the days, the internet was not available to so many people, but now, so that's why, so you can't say people are not keeping up.
So,
Not even like this, what we're talking about. People
Yeah.
will be able to see it because the internet is available to them.
internet is available. So there's no way you can say you can't make it in this global village.
Unless you're under a rock.
You- but we're eating on the same plate.
We're eating on the same plate, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Even guys in Africa? No, the struggle. The struggle is different, man. Unless you've forgotten UG.
Man, I haven't forgotten. I was there in like a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I saw you there. So, even a designer in Kansanga, in Kawalagala, can make it to the international level.
Absolutely.
What he or she is supposed to do.
You know, it's all about timing. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, but someday you just have to like keep at it. If you believe you can do it, it sounds so cliche, but believe it or not,
You can make it. Man, the hustle is real.
it is real.
The hustle is real down there.
I mean, you've seen folks in Africa. They come out and they just overtake folks that are here. It happens. Yeah, you just have to believe. I know it sounds pretty cliche, but just believe, man. Yeah,
You can.
as long as you're breathing, you can do anything.
If you have a client in Uganda, how do you handle that client? And you already decide. How do you connect with that client? How do you serve him or her?
Number one, we have WhatsApp.
What's up?
Shout out to WhatsApp. I did a campaign with WhatsApp. My major, campaign I did with WhatsApp in acting. But to answer your question, I also have a team in Uganda.
Oh yeah.
So we share ideas through WhatsApp,
Mm.
and we build off of that.
Mm.
Somebody has to do their measurements if we agree, and then I'll make it. I'll go buy the fabric and I'll send it to them.
Mm.
Like currently, there's a gentleman called Bide. He's in politics.
Yeah, I know him.
We're talking. He has a wedding coming up.
Mm.
They reached out, so if we agree, I'm not in Kampala.
Mm.
I'll be able to do, just let's say if we agree.
Now, what if that client wants you in person, and you're in Boston?
Well,
Who's supposed to meet the cost?
obviously, it's they.
Or it's a 50-50?
No, it's never 50-50. They'll have to deal. They will have to take care of the costs.
Okay.
But it's business.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because you have to fly.
You have to.
Mm.
Yeah, but again, this can be done without me flying. But
Okay.
if they really want to, they really need me there.
Mm. You can.
Yeah, but it's been several occasions when you have to go to like other states.
Mm.
There's a wedding I did in Dubai a couple years ago. You had to go there.
Mm.
You do the measurements. They needed me there.
You had to.
I had to
Mm.
because especially there's a huge group involved, bridesmaids, groomsmaids.
True.
That's a big job.
Mm.
So you have to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't really have people in Dubai.
How about you have no store in maybe UK, assuming you have no store in UK, and then you have a client in UK. How do you go about that?
Perfect example. Rita Kagwa, you know who that is?
I know her. She's my friend.
So her husband, I was one of the suits that he wore was one of my suits.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
Yeah. So what happened? They send me measurements. You tell them how you want the measurements.
Okay.
Send them to you, and you make the suit fit perfect. That's if they do the measurements correct. Because if they don't do it right, it's going to be a screw up.
You give them what they give you.
Correct. So Rita Kagwa, shout out to Rita Kagwa.
Also, you can do business with anybody, anywhere.
Anywhere. So she was able to send me the measurements of the spouse, and I was able to take care of it.
Send the measurements, send the measurement, send the measurement, all that stuff.
All that. And then, we can exchange ideas and video,
Oh, yeah.
photos of what they need, what the client needs, and I can execute it.
So you're supposed to design the idea, or I'm supposed to give my idea? You
So,
build my idea.
Usually the client tells you what they want,
Yeah.
and you build up what you give advice,
Mm.
and then because it's what they want,
Yeah,
not
true.
what you want.
Mm.
So you give them, you can share ideas, and they can also feed off of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, man.
So anybody who's out there and you're thinking, you want to access Joe Malaika, but
Yeah.
you're thinking Joe Malaika is not in Massachusetts, and maybe you're in Sweden, or maybe you're like in Finland, like that man in Finland. Okay, so he likes to play a lot.
Okay.
I asked him if I could be a designer on his
So, Kakensa?
wedding. Yeah,
Kakensa. Big up on this old man.
man, he's such a tool.
Yeah,
I like him though.
he's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
He's a good guy in Finland.
Yeah.
He's a good
So
one
I was just giving an example, like him, if he wants to,
to do for his wedding. You ready?
I mean, he's already married, at least wants to get married again.
No, he can't. He
can?
can't. I know him. He can.
He said he can or cannot.
No, let me stop on
Put
that.
the man in trouble.
Kakensa, I'm just joking. I'm joking, Kakensa. So it is what it is. You can do business with anybody, anywhere.
Great.
Talk about your clientele. Are you dealing with whites or any blacks, whites?
So
You deal with it.
You've been here in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's such a diverse group.
Yeah.
You deal with all kinds of people from all walks of life. So we deal with everybody. Yeah.
How has the community, the black community, the Ugandan community, has received your brand?
My early days, it was very hard.
Was hard because
Really hard.
expensive, or they don't understand it?
I mean, Ugandans in general, they're like very, very hard to convince.
They're not easy.
They're not,
Yeah, you have to work.
we're not very easy people.
You have to work to convince them.
Yeah, you have to be very, very. Man,
Yeah.
I don't mess with Ugandans.
You don't mess?
They'll be like, I don't mess with Ugandans. Like, Joe Malaika guy is gonna screw up my stuff. But no, Ugandans are very welcoming.
Okay.
They embrace me.
Okay.
I love my community here in Boston. And anytime I'm able to provide a service, I'm always there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have welcomed your ideas. They have welcomed your brand. They have
Again, not all of them, but majority.
they have started to accept.
Yeah, because you cannot please everybody.
You can't.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Mm.
Even the folks that we look up to,
Mm.
Jesus himself couldn't please everybody.
Yeah, of course.
It happens.
Of course. How about other non-Ugandans?
Still, it's the same.
Same,
There's some that roll with you, and there's some that don't roll with you. It's just
but
like
you have to
So the folks
move on.
The folks that
Mm.
give you business, you just go with them. Folks that are trying to get in touch with us, joemalaika.com,
Yeah.
and all the social platforms. It's at Joe Malaika. Instagram at Joe Malaika. So follow. If you have a wedding coming up, hire me, please.
You can do it.
I can do it. Not just
Okay.
wedding.
Yeah.
Parents, if you have a prom coming up and your daughter, your son is having a hard time finding stuff to wear, please reach out. Don't hesitate. I'm very, very easy to find. We have a gentleman in the community called Simple. He can always give you my
Oh,
number.
Simple?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not just that. We have leaders. I find the Momo.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. She just recognized me for being the Black History Person of the month. So there's folks like that. We have leaders in that community that can get you to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your last word to the people who are jumping into the industry, your industry,
The last words.
the newcomers.
Newcomers,
Yeah.
These guys, just stay at it. Don't let nobody tell you, cliche as it sounds, don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. You can certainly do it, and please come visit the Joe Malaika brand is here at the Bloomingdale's in Chestnut Hill. At Cozy, you can check it out, or at the Bogo Split in Prudential, and online obviously. And thank you so very much for having me.
Thank you, man. I feel so proud, man, when I see Ugandans are making it high.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
guys
yo, this
hire
is
me,
good.
You know, in the process of working with the Uganda Airlines, hopefully
Yeah, let's push it, man.
we can get that done. And please, if you ever need help and you're trying to be a designer like myself, please
Yeah.
don't hesitate. You can reach out. We can help. And again, I am very, very honored.
See you next time.
Until next time, Gossip Real, it's been real. Thank you for having me.
All right.